Have you ever wondered what truly defines a successful project leader beyond just ticking boxes? What if mastering the art of the project manager role could not only help you pass your Certified Associate in Project Management exam, but also unlock powerful career opportunities? In this lecture, you're going to discover the core essence of project management leadership and how it directly impacts project success. You have just mastered the Project Management Fundamentals section, building a solid foundation of concepts and processes. Now, we are shifting our focus to the human element because projects are ultimately about people delivering value to people. This is the People, Roles, and the Project Environment section where we will explore the critical human dynamics that drive every project. We will start with the role of the project manager, understanding your central position in the project ecosystem. Then, in the next lecture, we will look at the sponsor, customer, and end user, clarifying their distinct yet interconnected contributions. From there, we will explore the project team, functional manager, and project management office, seeing how these groups interact. We will then dive into why stakeholders matter so much, giving you the tools to truly engage them. We will distinguish between leadership versus management, understanding both are vital for a project manager. Communication and collaboration basics will equip you with essential interaction skills, followed by conflict resolution and decision-making basics to navigate challenges. Later, we will discuss tailoring and the project environment, learning to adapt your approach, and explore power, influence, and accountability. Finally, we will wrap up with team ground rules and working agreements, ensuring smooth team operations. This section is your guide to becoming a truly effective, people-centric project leader. You will gain practical insights that are invaluable for both your exam and your real-world project career. Get ready to transform your understanding of project leadership. So, what exactly is the project manager's role and why is it so crucial? Think of the project manager as the conductor of an orchestra. Just as the conductor does not play every instrument, the project manager does not do every task. Instead, the project manager harmonizes all the different parts, ensuring that each instrument or team member plays their part at the right time and with the right intensity. The project manager leads the project team to meet the project objectives and stakeholder expectations. This involves applying knowledge, skills, tools, and techniques to project activities. A common confusion is thinking the project manager is just an administrator. While administrative tasks are part of the role, the true value lies in leadership, integration, and communication. A project manager is the single point of accountability for the project, guiding it from initiation to closure. This means you are responsible for integrating all aspects of the project, ensuring they align with the overall project plan. You are the link between the project team, the organization, and the stakeholders. Let us consider a simplified technical process that a project manager performs: stakeholder analysis. Understanding this process is critical for effective project management. The context is simple. Before you can engage stakeholders, you need to know who they are and what their interests are. This is a foundational step. Here are the key terms. A project manager considers a stakeholder is an individual, group, or organization that may be affected by or perceive itself to be affected by a decision, activity, or outcome of a project. A stakeholder register is a document containing details about identified stakeholders. A power interest grid is a tool used to classify stakeholders based on their level of authority or power and their level of concern or interest regarding the project outcome. An engagement plan outlines strategies to involve stakeholders effectively. The process for a project manager typically involves 3 steps. First, identify all potential stakeholders. This means brainstorming broadly, considering everyone from team members to regulatory bodies. Second, analyze each stakeholder's power and interest. Use the power interest grid to categorize them into groups like high power, high interest, low power, high interest, high power, low interest, and low power, low interest. Third, plan appropriate engagement strategies for high power, high interest stakeholders. A project manager would manage them closely. For low power, low interest stakeholders, simply monitor them. Let us walk through a quick example. Imagine you're the project manager for a new internal training program. Step 1. Identify stakeholders. You list the Chief Executive Officer, Human Resources Department, employees needing training, the training vendor, and the Information Technology Support Team. Step 2. Analyze power and interest. The Chief Executive Officer has high power and high interest. Employees needing training have low power but high interest. The Information Technology Support Team has medium power and low interest. Step 3. Plan engagement. For the Chief Executive Officer, you would schedule regular detailed updates. For employees, you would send out general communications and gather feedback through surveys. For the Information Technology Support Team, you would check in periodically to ensure system readiness. The interpretation of this process is that by strategically engaging each group, you maximize support and minimize resistance, which is vital for project success. A common error project managers make is treating all stakeholders the same, which leads to inefficient communication and potential conflict. Always tailor your approach. Now, let us imagine a scenario. Sarah is the project manager for a critical software upgrade project. The project is 3 months into a 6-month schedule. Suddenly, a key stakeholder, the head of sales, demands a new feature be added immediately. This feature was not in the original scope and would significantly delay the project. Sarah knows this could impact the project's budget and timeline. The head of sales is a high-power, high-interest stakeholder. Sarah faces a complication. Adding the feature would please the head of sales but upset the chief financial officer and other stakeholders who prioritize the original timeline and budget. Ignoring the request could alienate a powerful stakeholder. What should Sarah do? Should she immediately add the feature or push back? Sarah decides to acknowledge the request from the head of sales and explain the process. She schedules a meeting with the head of sales to understand the full impact and urgency of the new feature. She also prepares a preliminary impact analysis showing the potential delays and cost increases. She then involves the chief financial officer and the project sponsor in the discussion, presenting the data and facilitating a decision that considers all perspectives. This is the project manager acting as an integrator and facilitator. The consequence is that, rather than an immediate yes or no, Sarah enables a balanced discussion. The team decides to evaluate the feature for a later release, maintaining the current project schedule. Had Sarah simply added the feature, the project would have gone over budget and schedule, damaging her credibility. Had she simply refused, she would have created an adversarial relationship with the head of sales. The lesson extracted here is that a project manager's role is not just to execute, but to lead through influence, facilitating informed decisions, especially when scope changes arise. This type of scenario frequently appears on the Certified Associate in Project Management exam. Testing your understanding of change control and stakeholder management. As the project manager, you are the central figure orchestrating the project to success. Your ability to integrate, communicate, and lead is paramount. You are not just managing tasks, you are managing people, expectations, and relationships. This is simpler than it sounds. Next, we will explore some of those key relationships more deeply, specifically focusing on the sponsor, customer, and end user, and how their distinct needs shape your project. Understanding these roles is crucial for your success. Get ready to dive into the specifics of these vital project collaborators.